So, Sasha, we have gold trading at all-time highs.
Yes. What's your favorite saying?
I want gold.
Why do you want gold? I mean, Warren Buffett's take on gold, for instance, just to put this out to the three viewers, I'm sure there are more than that, is that they dig it up from Africa or someplace out of the ground. They dig another hole, and I'm presuming he means like Fort Knox. They put it back in the ground, and then they pay people to guard it. It has no utility. So in his
So,
world,
what about the Indian housewife?
yeah, exactly. Maybe Buffett should go to India or something. No, actually, he does invest there.
So, that's its only actual use, though.
Is what is a monetary tool, and because it's historic. No. It's useful in other applications, but not as much. Say, for instance, as platinum, and that's a metal that we have a lot of, but yet talk not about as much, which we should. So, in a global context, there's been quite a lot of this stuff mined, but not enough even to fill 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. So it's very rare, which obviously makes it quite attractive. I think the sum of all the gold, the dollar amount of all the gold ever been mined is in excess of $7 trillion. So it's not insubstantial, but we're not talking about, and that's roughly half of the US economy, just to put
And
it
as
in.
a South African investor, what's your best way to get involved in gold? Because
It's
clearly the
tricky.
mining stocks haven't done too well.
They've done very little. In fact, over the last 5 years, I mean, they've done fairly well. There was a period in 2006 where they did remarkably well, but since then, they've done very little.
But what is the negatives there with them? I mean, it's the strength of the rand, and then
Well, that's exactly it. In fact, as the dollar weakens and people get excited about
the
buying
gold price goes up, but the
gold
rand
price,
strengthens.
but the rand to the US dollar goes down.
So it's a lose-lose situation for them.
Catch-22. Who wrote that book? J.D. Salinger, isn't it? You're not sure.
And also, it's becoming more
You
and
wouldn't
more
have answered the
difficult.
literature question in Trivial Pursuit.
This isn't a literature discussion.
Okay, yes, it's becoming more difficult.
More difficult to mine the stuff.
It's deeper,
it's more
dark, dangerous. Your costs are going up. Yeah, so in a South African context, it's tricky. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of asset managers now will talk about compelling reasons to buy the local South African stocks. But I mean, having said that, there's some interesting projects that Goldfield have on the go and AngloGold Ashanti. Maybe you should look offshore for your gold holdings. Look towards the US for some of those gold companies there. But the gold price topped out what? 1274.8. Who cares?